In my opinion, the Criminal Enterprises was actually a decent update, and many of the adjustments and quality of life upgrades were the things that the game needed. The issue is that Rockstar should have implemented these changes a long time ago. I mean, it took him 40 years to nerf that abomination, but the Oppressor Mark II and its nerf is a discussion for another time. Although we shouldn't praise Rockstar for doing things that they should have done sooner, doesn't mean we shouldn't appreciate the path that the game has taken. Back in 2018, the GTA Online was a mess. While there are still many things wrong with the game today, at some point they might have started listening. For example, they fixed the passive hopping, they increased the passive mode cooldown, and they haven't really introduced any griefy vehicles recently. In addition to that, the game has become more solo friendly. The Cayo Perico heist was introduced, a heist that a person could do entirely on their own, and then the LS car mid missions, and then the contract missions, and now we have the ULP missions that could be done solo, and also that now you can do your businesses in an invite only session without the fear of being griefed by an ape on a broomstick. This solo friendly attitude is something that makes a lot of people happy, and I hope Rockstar keeps to that and don't drop it. Also, they upgraded the nightclub, the crate warehouse, and the bunker, the MC clubhouse with new features and new missions. This makes the game fresh, and also, this is a push towards the original state of GTA, which is a game centered on crime and business. Also, kills in free mode no longer affect the KD ratio. This will hopefully demotivate people to kill others for no reason, but you'll never know what's going on inside the brain of a griefer, and some other changes, plus some minor and yet significant changes like using snacks and armor on your weapon wheel, buying max ammo for all of your weapons in the interaction menu, modifying your vehicles in the MOC and the Avenger, and some other changes. Some people might disagree with me here, but I would argue that we need more DLCs with more quality of life updates rather than new content, and this is the great thing about the Criminal Enterprises DLC. Not only brought us new content, maybe not as much as the previous DLCs, but good enough, it also gave us some quality of life updates that were sought after. Now, I'm not saying that this DLC is perfect, beside the fact that many of these changes should have been done a long time ago. There is another problem that yet persists. The featured cars are ridiculously expensive for what they are. Yeah, imagine having to pay around $1 million for a Greenwood. How about $1 million $370,000 for a 1995 Honda Civic Coupe, or $1.3 million for a 1970 Honda Prelude? They also released a precision rifle, which said by many to be one of the worst guns in GTA Online. It shoots nerf darts, there are no attachments available for it, and it's a bolt action rifle. You could probably kill someone faster using a pistol. Also, in the last DLC they released an EMP launcher, which is again pretty much useless, so Rockstar is not really flawless with their progress, but all in all I would argue that given the recent DLCs and updates, GTA Online has been set on a good path, and I think it's good to keep the discourse because Rockstar might have started listening at some point, who knows. There are still things in GTA Online that need to be fixed, such as the God mode glitches, the excessive number of useless contacts on your phone, the pace in some of the jobs and races that are a bit old, the arena bar which I think needs an overhaul, the mere existence of the orbital cannon. We could not only hope, but keep the discourse about this so Rockstar might listen. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it and found it useful, please leave a like and subscribe and comment down your thoughts below, and I hope to see you again. Goodbye.